Hello everyone, my name is Andy, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if not, welcome back if you've been here before. And so our next episode, I did pre-warn last week in the last video. I'm going to pre-warn again now before we start the video. This would be more inappropriate artwork and more of an adult tone and inappropriate tone. But let me just say that there's no foul language in this. There's no nudity in the artwork. It's just very, very suggestive. If this is for you, welcome, and if not, I will see you next week in the next video, which will be more of an appropriate theme. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who wished me happy birthday. Thank you very much. And if not, shame on you. And for this shame, you need to pay. You need to pay for your forgiveness by giving this video one like, and only then will I forgive you. I can wait all day. It's absolutely fine. I'm not starting the video until you've given this video one like. No, wait, they haven't paid yet. Don't start the video now. No. Right, everyone, so as I can't hold you all to ransom, let's get on with this week's video and this week's artwork. So grab yourself a cuppa, and hopefully you're going to enjoy yourself. So just for the record, just to let you know, I am not an art teacher. In fact, I'm a bit of an idiot. But what I've done is I've self-taught myself how to draw and do artwork through a variety of methods, from picking up books and reading magazines to watching other people on the internet and the telly. And I just really enjoy creating artwork, and I find it so therapeutic and so relaxing at times. But because of that, I probably have some very weird and wonderful ways of describing things in my artwork, so you might pick up on that today. What we're going to do is to do some work on a coffee cup design, and I love the idea of coffee cups, especially because it's a good way of expressing yourself, especially at home and especially around the office, as an individual. So what I'm thinking today is something along the lines of kiss my bum till I've had my coffee. I'm thinking like female lips, female bum, something that really stands out as a person, as who we are. I'm going to work on the lips first. When we create female lips, there's some basic rules that I found that we have to work with compared to where drawing male lips. The first thing is female lips compared to male lips is the thickness. Male lips will be thinner compared to females. Will go for a more fuller type of lip, and a lot of this is to do with the jawline when we create the face, especially as the male face will have a square jawline compared to a female jawline, which will tend to be more rounded. But one thing I never knew was that there's so many different types of female lips out there. You know, girls have got a variety of different lips on them, and the ones that we're going to use today are full rounded lips. But there are lots of different types. You've got full lips, heavy upper lips, wide lips, bottom heavy lips, thin lips, and loads more. And as always, we're going to start with references on lips. And the first place we can always look is the internet for good places. But if you have a female friend, a special lady friend in your life who's you're close to and you feel comfortable with, get your fingers out and have a good play with her lips. So now that we're playing with some lips, we can either use one finger or two fingers if you're both happy. And if you're going all the way and going for three fingers, you're a braver person than I am. I always prefer to use two fingers because I just feel I have a bit more control over my hand and how I'm rubbing them around those lips. Girls, if you don't know your own lips by now, just sit back and have a feel of them. And if your special friend is feeling your lips for you and they're not feeling them quite right, just take them by the hand and give them some guidance. It's all about learning for the pair of you. Also, if your fingers get a bit dry, just give them a lick and it'll help you run your fingers up and down those lips with a lot more control, so you can understand the texture, the feeling, the thickness, the firmness, and all those other bits and pieces. It's about understanding so you can display it in your artwork. And just a bit of knowledge sharing while we're at it, lips have different parts to them as well. They all have different names. The top bit of the lip where the U shape is known as a Cupid's bow, and the straight line just below the top lip is known as the T-bar. So hopefully by this point you'll have a good understanding of the female lips. Either you discovered it by yourself or your female friend has given you a bit of help. And just if you weren't aware, we are talking about facial lips at this moment in time. So moving from the lips and down to the bums, female bums are different to males, and this tends to be because of the birthing hips. They tend to be wider. So obviously women have to carry children and give birth, and this affects the shape of the actual bum. Male bums tend to be a lot more slimline, a lot more in line with the shoulders. So when we draw female bums, we tend to draw them a little bit wider. So lads, there's no point looking in the mirror to check your own bum out to see if you can get some shape and tone, because you just can't do it. There's no point me even doing it because I don't even have a bum. Well, obviously I have a bum, but I just don't have any shape to it. It's literally like a piece of wood, straight up and straight down. So girls, it's all about you again. So if you wouldn't mind for your special friend, letting them have a feel so they can understand your shape and your tone. And the one thing you'll notice is that bums come in different shapes and different sizes. A lot of these have names. I didn't even know these names existed until I started researching into bums and drawing them in shapes. But what you have is you have rounded bums, you have heart shape or pear shaped bums, and you have inverted bums. That doesn't mean that the bum is actually upside down and you have to stand on your head to go to the toilet. What it actually means is on the back, there's from the lower back to the tip of the bum is actual V shape. And you also have an A shape as well. So what we also need to do for this piece of work is understand clothing. Clothing just doesn't hang there. We have to alter the shape of the body so that the clothes bite it. So if your special friend has put some stockings or something on that actually binds to the body, you'll actually notice that the skin moves in slightly so it grips it. What you'll also know is when you look at the grip is that if it's a bit too tight, it might leave some markings, which you might have to demonstrate within the artwork as well. What you might also notice is if there's different transparencies of the clothes, if the clothes are see-through, if they're not, if the light can penetrate them as well. And what will also happen is that it'll create a shadow around where the clothing actually grips to the body. So at this point, the artwork should be coming to an end. So hopefully we'll be able to conclude the video. What you should hopefully be able to see is a full set of female lips that look very, very lush and very well drawn, blowing kisses towards a heart-shaped female bum, which hopefully looks good in some red stockings and some red pants as well, with all those heart shapes around. The only thing that's left to do is to add some wording onto the design so it can be applied to a cup. And when we print these off, we mirror image them so it always looks backwards. So when it's applied onto the cup, it actually comes up as readable and in the right way. Where these ideas come from, I have not got a clue. Sometimes I just literally wake up at 3 in the morning and go, that sounds good, let's run with it. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video, you've enjoyed the artwork. I appreciate all the likes and all the support and all the feedback as well. And next week's video will be more appropriate. I might do 1 week of appropriate, 1 week of inappropriate. We'll just see how it goes. Thank you for your feedback as well. It does help, to have that bit of direction. It's something that I've received this week, some feedback from some people, so I can look to change the channel and move it in different directions to meet everyone's needs and make everybody happy and enjoy it, because it's about making stuff that you guys will enjoy and appreciate. So thank you very much. Thank you for the video. Give us a like, invite your friends, invite everyone is welcome. This is a safe space. We are on YouTube as well, so you can feel free to follow me there. It helps that channel as well and grow, and we can reach out and reach people, and hopefully people do enjoy the video. So that's all that's left, and for me to say thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.